Hello friends, and welcome back to Kind Beyond. Today, we bring you another powerful story that reminds us how humanity and compassion can shine even in the darkest times. If you've been inspired by our stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Even a small share can spread a message of kindness across the world. We'd also love to hear from you. Leave your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Who knows? Your story might be featured in one of our future episodes. And now, let's begin today's journey of hope and humanity. In a land where the sky can turn to fire without warning, where the sound of bombs drowns out the cries of newborns, a small group of nurses are rewriting the meaning of courage. They are not working in shining hospitals. They are not backed by powerful institutions. They are underground, literally, bringing life into the world beneath the rubble of Gaza. For decades, Gaza has lived under siege, a place where hospitals are often the first targets in conflict. When airstrikes hit, power lines are severed, medical supplies vanish, and expectant mothers are left stranded. For them, pregnancy isn't just a time of joy, it is a time of fear. The question is not just, will my baby be healthy? It is, will we survive the night? It was during one such crisis that a handful of Palestinian nurses, led by 32-year-old midwife Mariam al-Hassan, decided that if hospitals couldn't be safe above ground, they would build them below. The underground clinic began in the basement of an abandoned textile factory. The smell of old fabric still lingered in the air, but for Mariam and her colleagues, it was perfect, thick walls. No windows, and far enough from main roads to avoid detection. There was no funding, no official permission. The only resources they had were donated mattresses, scavenged medical instruments, and their own hands. They painted the cracked walls white to make it feel cleaner, hung sheets as curtains for privacy, and arranged a small corner for newborn care. Mariam, we could not wait for the world to save us. We had to save ourselves. Mothers were going into labor in the streets. Some lost their babies because there was no safe space. That is when we decided, we will make one. Every day, pregnant women arrive at the hidden entrance, escorted by relatives who know the path through the rubble. The clinic operates in silence, no loud voices, no bright lights that could draw attention. The nurses work by battery-powered lamps, sterilizing instruments with boiling water heated on a gas stove. In one corner, a shelf holds precious supplies, a few packs of gauze, syringes, some antibiotics smuggled in through humanitarian channels. Every item is accounted for, nothing is wasted. One night, a young woman named Layla was brought in, 9 months pregnant and in distress. Her home had been destroyed earlier that day. She was dehydrated, in shock, and her baby's heartbeat was faint. Mariam and the team had no advanced equipment, but they had something just as powerful, experience and determination. By candlelight, they guided Layla through hours of labor. The air was thick with tension. The only sounds were her labored breathing and the soft, urgent whispers of the nurses. Finally, just before dawn, the cries of a newborn echoed through the underground hall. Layla named her daughter Amal, Arabic for hope. That night, hope was not just a word. It was alive, swaddled in a blanket, sleeping peacefully while the world above was at war. Running an underground clinic is not without danger. If discovered, it could be shut down instantly, supplies confiscated, staff arrested. Sometimes, the nurses themselves go without food so pregnant women can have extra rations. And when bombs shake the earth above, they keep working, because stopping is not an option. In Gaza, there are now several such underground clinics, small, hidden lifelines in a place where life is constantly under threat. They are not just medical spaces, they are sanctuaries of dignity, resilience, and love. The nurses here believe that every child born in Gaza is a victory against despair. Their work reminds us that even in war zones, humanity finds a way to breathe. That sometimes, the most powerful acts of defiance are not in picking up a weapon, but in holding a newborn and whispering, "Welcome to the world." This is Gaza's heartbeat, not the sound of gunfire, but the first cry of a baby, deep underground, safe in the arms of a nurse who refuses to give up. Because as long as there are people willing to protect life, even in the darkest tunnels, hope will never die. If this story moved you, share it. Let the world know about these hidden heroes. And if you can, support humanitarian groups working to protect mothers and babies in war zones.